The headlines could hardly be any worse for the former trusted face of BBC News. A damning response to Huw Edwards' admission of being in possession of indecent images of children as young as 7. And questions now for his employer. The Culture Secretary Lisa Nandy in urgent talks with Director General Tim Davie today after it emerged the corporation knew of Edwards' arrest last November. With many struggling to see how the BBC can justify months of paying public money to someone who was being accused of such serious crimes.
We see thousands of influencers out there, pouring their heart and their soul out, and being honest and transparent and real. Well, the BBC is struggling in that world. It is unable to pivot.
Tonight at 10.
While BBC insiders Sky News has approached have refused to talk today, a BBC source told BBC News that the police told the corporation not to share information of Edwards' arrest. It's been keen to stress it would have sacked Edwards had he been charged. Employment law experts agreeing their hands were somewhat tied.
UK employment law is very clear that employers must take a reasonable and balanced approach to these things. They have to investigate before they can swing into a knee-jerk reaction. And so there was very little they could do without his participation in investigation and without further information.
After the events of this week, charities like the National Churches Trust have now cut ties with the former BBC News presenter. With Huw Edwards for now out on probation, all eyes on the BBC about whether anything could have been predicted or prevented. Katie Spencer, Sky News.